Hi, I'm Alejandra, and today we're gonna talk about sustainable brands that make nice and good-looking fall wear. I'm thinking coats, jackets, cozy sweaters, and maybe some accessories, and I will show you brands that I feel comfortable buying from because they have a transparent production line, because they choose materials wisely, and because they work for a more sustainable production chain. So these are brands that are based in Scandinavia with sometimes local production, sometimes it's European production, and that have like a nice style, a good aesthetic. The first brand I wanted to show you is Andersen-Andersen. It's a Danish brand that I actually have not seen too much of in Sweden. Andersen-Andersen have a very particular style. You will recognize their sweaters if you see them on someone. And here in Copenhagen, I see them quite a lot on people. They are fairly expensive, but they are made to last you a lifetime. Their inspiration is to create the best sailor sweaters in the world, and I don't know much about the sailing world, but they look very like traditional. And Andersen-Andersen are also known for their very particular orange color that they use on their logo, but also on their sweaters. And my husband's favorite color happens to be orange, and he's been dreaming of one of these sweaters for a long time. And I think they have so many good styles. And also all of their clothes are unisex, so you don't really need to worry if that's a worry about if it's like meant to be for a man or a woman, whatever. You just buy it in your size, and they have sizes ranging from, I think it's double XS to XL. Maybe I'll have to look that up. These are amazing sweaters. I'm gonna show you a few examples of my favorite sweaters. I really like this one because I think it's so cozy to have this little thing where it covers a part of your hand and you have your thumb sticking out. Also, I live in Copenhagen. We bike a lot here, so I'm thinking this would be a perfect sweater for those biking days when it's starting to get a little colder. But they also have these accessories like nice beanies and what is this called? Like a faux neck. In Swedish we call it fuskolle, which is like fake sweater, I guess. Olle is like an old word for a sweater, I think, like a wool sweater. Anyways, I really like Andersen-Andersen, and happy if you can support a nice brand and enjoy their styles. The second brand I wanted to show you is also a Copenhagen-based brand, and they have their production in Copenhagen. They have made so many, like, I like their whole aesthetic. I love their Instagram. I like the way, like their photography style. I like everything about them. I have never been to their store actually, but I should go. And I haven't bought anything from them because I make so much things myself, but I would really like to have one of their pieces, and this is also a brand that I feel totally comfortable buying from because, again, they have a very transparent production line. They choose materials wisely, and they choose materials that are biodegradable, that are friendly, environmentally friendly, and that will last for a long time. And this is what makes a product sustainable and the production chain responsible. They are known for these workers' jacket styles, and I really like them. And they choose colors, like they have a lot of neutrals, but they also like throw in like a very indigo bright blue, or maybe it's not indigo blue. What is this called? Like this vibrant blue color. And I've also seen last year, I was like, oh, this is so nice. A hand waxed, I guess, a coat in cotton canvas, but if you wax it, it becomes a little more resistant to water. So that this is good for rainy days, I guess. But yeah, their styles are great, very Scandinavian, very minimalist, and super cool. Boxy, unisex, you get it. Nudie Jeans, my favorite Swedish brand. They have the 70s vibe that I love. They make so much good jeans, like so many different styles. Their jeans are great, and you have free repairs forever. If you buy a pair of jeans from them, you just go to the store and have them repaired if they break or if they get worn out. Like if something happens, they will help you and fix that, which is amazing. More brands should do that. But they also have great styles when it comes to blouses, some knitwears, and also what I wanted to show you is this coat. I think if you've seen my previous videos, maybe you saw this coat in the vlog, because I think it's so nice, and I'm actually making a coat inspired by this coat. I think it's so nice. It's a very classic, like traditional lines and stuff, but it's super nice. They also have some leather stuff. I don't know how you feel about leather. I prefer not to buy brand new leather if I can't find something else, but they also have some leather stuff, and they are very they are OGs when it comes to sustainability and working responsibly. So this is definitely a brand that you should check out this fall. Here's a brand that unfortunately only makes clothes for women, but if you care about those things, if you don't, maybe you can find something that fits you. I have not made a paid collaboration with them, but they have sent me a few pieces previously as PR, and they've been great. So I've tried them, I've worn them a lot. I recently received 2 pieces, a very finely knit polo t-shirt and a chunky brown sweater in the loveliest rich brown color that I have already worn it a lot, and now when we're moving towards colder days, I will definitely wear it a lot because it's so cozy, it's so warm, and it looks very nice. They have a lot of knitwear, and it's both thin stuff that you can wear underneath, that you can layer, but it's also those chunky, very, very cozy sweaters. And they also are very I like their palette. I like the colors they choose. Again, it's a lot of neutrals, but they throw in other colors as well. They had some lavender purple for their summer collection, and now for the fall they have these types of colors, and I think they're very nice. Again, very Scandinavian, but also very modern, and I think most people can find something that they like from their collection. This brand is also a brand that I have mentioned before. It's Signe, or Signe, maybe it's pronounced in Danish. They are a Danish brand, and they've been around for a while, and they do a lot of great basic wear, basic t-shirts, basic tank tops and dresses and those kind of things. They often use cotton, and it's organic cotton. They are very transparent with how and where they produce, which I think is great, and more brands should do that, let them know where you are producing. Previously it has been seen as a company secret, but this is also a way for consumers to know oh, they are producing in that factory, and that is great. I don't think brands should be so scared about telling people where they are producing unless they are producing in a shitty place. Because it's cool to know oh, it was made in this village, it was made in this town, this is the factory. I think that's cool, and everyone should know that. It's not a big thing. It's we know where our cookies are made, so why not tell us where our sweaters are made? Back to this brand. They recently released their fall collection, and there are very nice pieces in there. Some of my favorites, I'm gonna show you them here. I love how they combine basic wear with some detail, modern details, and they also have sometimes some fun details, like maybe I have a top from them and it's like one strap is thinner and one strap is thicker, so it's like it's basic but it's also fun, and I love that. Again, a lot of neutrals but also some other colors in there, and I think we will see like a lot of brown colors this fall, and I hope we will see more green because I love green, and it has to be like the right, like mossy, olivey green, like in that area. So I hope to see more of that. I also wanted to throw in two smaller brands that I really appreciate. It's a brand called Elle, I believe it's pronounced, and I think it's a one-woman show altogether. And we've been following each other on Instagram for a long time. I think she makes great stuff. I love her sewing and I love her styles, and it's very like dreamy and nostalgic, sometimes a bit like farm vibes. Fun accessories like a fun hat, nice floral pattern, and I don't know if it's like a lot of knitwear, but it's definitely nice dresses and blouses to check out for the fall, and also like just know of. I think it's fun to buy from small brands that are not super established yet, and this brand is one of those. Lastly, I wanted to mention Birgitta Helmersson. I don't know if she still goes by Helgrose or if it's only her own name, Birgitta Helmersson. She's an Australian woman. Her dad, I believe, is Swedish, and she now lives in Malmö. She has her own little studio workshop where she produces her pieces, and obviously she uses like sustainable materials, biodegradable materials, natural like fibers, like cotton. I think there are some linen sometimes, and she does a lot of patchwork, and her whole philosophy is to produce zero waste. So she always like reclaims things into something else when she has like something over, which is amazing. She's very talented, and she also creates patterns, and I've been dying to buy this book. It's been sold out, but I'm gonna grab a copy as soon as it's restocked, where she shares a lot of patterns, and you can also buy her patterns online. And she's super sweet. Her husband is also very funny, and they are just like a cool couple living in Malmö, and I think more people should visit their store and just support them. I hope you found out about some new brands that you will want to support, and also like let me know of other smaller brands, because I love to find more sustainable small indie brands, and maybe this is something that I can like do continuously and show you more of them. So please let me know in the comments if you know of a cool brand. It can be a Scandinavian but also from somewhere else. And I hope to see you soon. More videos are coming, and I'm super excited to see that the little community I have here is growing. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon.